What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. A little bit of a news flash for you guys that love the retro rifles, the clones. So the BRN-601, this rifle that's in front of me right now, it was available for a while for a short run. We didn't know how short it was going to be, and then all of a sudden they disappeared, and then you couldn't get any more, at least not at a reasonable price from the original manufacturer. Now, Brownells is the one that actually put this thing together using some parts from Nodak Spud and maybe a couple other companies. Nodak Spud is no longer in existence the way they used to be. The owner of that company now works for Palmetto State Armory in their retro department, bringing out a lot of cool stuff, actually. Palmetto State Armory's come a long way. But Brownells quit making this and a lot of other retro rifles they've made, like the BRN-10, and then a few versions of the XM something or another. I don't remember all these clones. But this one, the greenie, this one was a really awesome one, and I snatched this one up right at the end of the production run, and I got the BRN-10, which I think I've shown them both. If nothing else, trust me, I'm going to be doing a review very soon on both of those. But the problem is that these things went away, and then there was kind of no warning to it, and a lot of people really wanted them. There's pieces and parts of them here and there, but there's no complete rifles being made anymore. Now, as far as the pieces and parts things, sometimes you can get a handguard and a buttstock, or then that would be out of stock, and then you can get the triangle charging handle, maybe a magazine, things like that. But to get this actual rifle, even to get the retro scope in stock at the same time, you could never really put everything all together. We're one step closer to being able to have these again. That's why the title of this video is the BRN-601 is back, almost. The upper receiver entire assembly, not the bayonet and not the optic or anything like that, but just the upper receiver assembly is now being made again, or at least put together again by Brownells. I got an email a few days ago, and then I watched a video a couple days ago. Sorry, I'm a little bit late on this subject, but the bottom line is you can actually get an upper receiver now, so one step closer. The lower receiver pretty much matches this gun because it just has certain features, including the color of it, and things that make it match perfectly. So it might still be a challenge to put the complete rifle together, but at least we're getting the barrel profile, the three-prong flash hider, that they call it a duck bill flash hider, the triangle handguard, and the triangle handguard and the triangle charging handle with this carry handle upper. So you do get that. You still have to seek out other pieces and parts, or maybe you already have a lower but you never bought the upper. That would be key, because now you can finally put your rifle together. They do make the retro optics for this gun, making it awesome and complete. This optic won't fit on the BRN-10 version, the 308, or the AR-10 version, but it does fit on this rifle nicely, and it zeroes out pretty well. You can get bayonets that match what they used to use, kind of, in this era. I do need to get some gray hand pieces for this one, or not gray, green, to make it a little bit more authentic. But you can also find these bipods. You can find those readily, the slings readily, and some of these magazines, these 20-round waffle magazines, they're still around. Just a quick rundown of what this thing actually has on it. It's basically an M1A2. It has that type of adjustable rear sight. It does have the flip to get to a tinier peep. Like I said, a triangle charging handle. So there goes the dust cover, but triangle, not a T, so that's unique to this model. This has a chrome bolt carrier group. Mine's a little bit dirty. A1 style buttstock and handguard. There's no fencing anywhere in here around the magazine well or the ejector or magazine release. You can get different magazines to use for this. Period correct, depends on who you ask sometimes or what book you read, but I do have a waffle magazine in there right now. I believe that this Delta ring is a little bit different than most, and like I said, a triangle handguard. Now this color is argued if this is a good color or not. It's not 100% authentic, but you can do things to them to make them a little bit more original looking. It's hard to get that chipping look like you'll find some of the old ones now, but I'm gonna play with this one, or I'm gonna get an extra set and see what I can do. Definitely has the old gas block front sight. I do have this mounted on a bipod, and I'll try to wipe off the dust, but you might be able to see it. That's actually a Colt bipod, so I was lucky to find that one. I put an Ontario bayonet on here, and it fits somewhat well for these Ontario type of reproductions. And like I said, it has a three-pronged duckbill flash hider. I don't remember the exact details about this sling, but it's just a reproduction, probably off eBay or something like that. This retro optic is a 4x20. It can be a little hard to get at times. You can find it here and there. People buy them and resell them, and sometimes they just do runs of them, but then they sell out for a while. But that also was made pretty much for this line of rifle. It's pretty cool. It's not 100% correct, but it's pretty darn close. It's pretty annoying that they put the retro logo right on top though. I should note that this barrel has a 1 in 12 twist, and that's for stabilizing the 55 grain bullets. Doesn't do really well with the 62 grain penetrators, but that's not what this rifle was designed around. So shooting 55 grain out of this 20-inch barrel, I should have mentioned that it's a 20-inch barrel, it really gets the velocity pretty high on those rounds, stabilizes them, accurizes them pretty well, if that's a thing for 5.56 type ammo. But trust me, the 20-inch 55 grain out of this 1 in 12 twist can smoke generally what the 62 grainers are able to do out of a 16-inch with these modern 1 in 7, 1 in 8, 1 in 9 twist guns. And how does she shoot? Truthfully, this gun shoots very comfortably. This is what the AR was originally designed to be. A nice lightweight fighting rifle with a capable length barrel. Very simple. They've really turned the AR into, you know, the modern day variants, that it's gone through its quad rails and it's this and it's that. It's gotten heavy, it's gotten light, it's had a whole bunch of junk hung off of it, lasers and all this, which a lot of that's very useful, but it got away from the original purpose of a very lightweight composite stock, aluminum, all that fighting rifle that anybody could pretty much shoot. So I'm going to take a couple shots down here on target. I think I have 5 in this magazine, just random different rounds that were laying around. You probably can't see that target down there, but you'll be able to hear it if I can hit it. I'm not even sure what I have this thing zeroed at right now, because this thing is just kind of a fun toy, and I don't remember what I did the last time, but we'll see if it's zeroed. Yep, it is. Very easy to get back on target, just like an AR is supposed to be. And it reaches that steel real quick, like right now. Camera guy took the weapon from me. He wants to take 10 shots. There's a plate down there, the same one I was hitting, and he's going to see what he can do. There's a chipmunk out there about to get shot. She gone. Ooh, nice sparks. Smacking that plate. Ooh, that was dead center with a little fireball spark. I hope there's not holes in the plate here in a second. Woo-wee, that was just 55 grain stuff, just smacking that plate, making little fireballs. I hope I don't have holes in that plate. Let's go check. So everywhere camera guy and I smacked, we definitely have a chunk taken out of that plate. That's 1/2 inch AR 500, so it's kind of hard to get through it, but anything closer and anything thinner than this can definitely get smoked. So be careful if you do pick one of these up, or anything with a 20-inch barrel. It's pretty gnarly hits on that thing. You saw them sparking. That's a lot of kinetic energy getting delivered. So like I said, we are going to have an actual, real, legitimate review on this rifle, but for now I just wanted to bring you the news that, hey, half of it's available now, and possibly the other half in the future. We never know what'll happen. But very cool rifle, very cool that they're actually doing something with maybe leftover parts or something. I have no idea, but I suggest everybody checks out a 20-inch AR. It's a world of difference. We went through so many years where everybody wanted 13-inch, 12-inch, then 11-inch, 7.5-inch. I just saw a video today with a 4.5-inch barreled AR. That's just kind of, in my opinion, silly. This is what they're supposed to be. So hope you enjoy these kind of videos. Hope you enjoy these kind of guns, because this kind of stuff is awesome. This is classic. We'll be doing a lot more with it. This is our new range actually that we're building here. This is why we've kind of been slow on videos. We have things to do, and I want to do a lot of longer range things. This is our replacement for our previous 100 range backstop. So a lot of cool accuracy testing, things with guns like this. So hope to see you there. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and keep shooting.